EA Sports. It's in the game.
Tell me that it all shakes out okay. Tell me that you're by my side at the end of the day. 'Cause I feel like we can leave these walls behind. Breaking away. 'Cause if it was worth the ride, we don't have to hide. We can let it go. And I just want one last kiss to remember this. As I hit the road, broke all the rules till we had none left. Didn't do great, but we did our best. Are we chasing dreams or are they chasing us apart? Tell me that it all shakes out okay. Tell me that you're by my side at the end of the day. 'Cause I feel like we can leave these walls behind. Tell me that it all shakes out okay. Tell me that you're by my side at the end of the day. 'Cause I feel like we can leave these walls behind.
Alan Smith alongside me, Martin Tyler, and a big welcome to you to this match. And our match today, Arsenal, and they play Burnley. Got the highest scoring team taking on the lowest scoring team in the league. On paper it does seem pretty cut and dried, but it often doesn't work out as simply as that.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see the visitors' tactics, whether they just try and park the bus.
This is the Arsenal lineup. Well, it's pretty fashionable these days, isn't it? The 4-3-3 gives you the three in midfield, which managers like to have that extra solidity.
Yeah, that's right. Just looking at the two wide lads up top, they are more central strikers, trying to do a job. It'll be interesting to see how they get on.
Two changes for Burnley. Tom Heaton starts in goal. Tom Anderson starts, despite looking shaky in recent games. Scott Arfield starts, a player struggling for form. In attack, Sam Boak starts. He's been out of sorts lately.
Both teams desperately needing a point for different reasons, obviously. First versus the bottom goes without saying that there's glory to be had, and there's embarrassment as well for that team at the bottom of the table. You can only see one winner, but we shouldn't rule out any shocks here.
The match under the control of Mike Dean. It's Arsenal to kick off. Gundogan. Well, that's very good positional play, and he's read the situation perfectly with that interception. Arfield, chance to throw it into the right sort of attacking areas for Arsenal. And there is some backup for him in this position. Cleared the ball. Now they've got to defend this corner. And he's up for the header, back off the bar. Very good stop here. That's another corner for them. And he bangs it away. It's a corner again. The corner has been wasted because it's gone over everyone and out for a throw on the other side. Mark Noble. Gundogan! That's the post! And shoots! You can see the deflection there. Corner. For goal, and that's at the goalkeeper. Not really what the attacker had in mind. A lot of newspaper inches devoted to this particular manager and the temptation of an international job, but we understand that he's turned that down.
Yeah, well, maybe he's got other irons in the fire. Only he could tell you that. He doesn't see it as the job for him, quite clearly. Whether that's going to be the case in the future, no, because I think most managers, they like to further their ambitions, don't they? And if he does get the job that he likes, I think he'll probably take it in the future.
Throw in here. Nacho Monreal. Frederick Overstad. So for the home team, the chance for a league double here, but they had to work hard for the away win, and I'm sure the opposition will be... And here comes the counter-attack. Shots on here. Splendid goal here.
Scored too many better than that. He certainly won't have hit too many harder than he did there.
Well, let's take another look at the goal. Arsenal, as you would expect, have gone in front. Overstad. And it's going to be his throw here. Tabanu. Defender blocks the cross. And that's deflected behind. It will be a corner. Oh, well done, the goalkeeper. And he's hung on to the ball. Arsenal have given away the free kick here. It's another very good save, and it didn't get away from him, the ball, either. Nacho Monreal. Now Wilson. Oh, it could be on. Shot on! He's kept it out. It's a difficult shot, a volley. It's a good one. Very good build-up, Alan. Very good goal.
Well, the defenders just stood rooted to the spot on the edge of the box, and what a poor one to concede.
Another angle on it here. Just widen the margin here to 2-0. Frederick Overstad. That's the brilliance of the back heel. It looks great when it works. It worked then. Gundogan. To hit this. Chance from the pass. And here's the shot. 3 of the best. He's made them pay. And that completes a wonderful hat-trick. Well, Alan, maybe that's the one he'll treasure the most because it's given him the hat-trick.
Yeah, and he'll be taking home that match ball with a great deal of pride.
The goal, wherever you look at it, it was very well taken. Arsenal really on top form in this first half. We've had 8 shots, 8 on target for Arsenal.
There's been no wastage here, has there? Really good from this team.
In goes the tackle, and it's a corner because of it. Out of danger there with that clearance. He's put it out, it's gone out for a corner. Check on the corner count. Good hands, bread and butter work really by the goalkeeper, but he did it very competently. He's having a good game. Held off the defender with some good touches here. That'll be a throw. He's got his shot off now. Great stop. He's behind for another corner. And it's a headed effort at goal. Well, he was lurking dangerously at the corner, wasn't he? And the ball broke for him.
Yeah, I think that may have been a training ground routine that worked pretty well until the shot.
He's almost lent him the ball on that occasion. He wants it returned, and it's returned to him. Tabanu. Well, he'll want to clear his lines here, but make sure it's a bit more than just hoofing it upfield. Well, he saw the guy could switch the play to, and came up with the pass as well. Excellent. Overstad. Gundogan. And the referee has signalled for half-time. 3-0 is the scoreline at this point. Well, Arsenal coming at half-time with a real spring in their step. They know they're the better side, and they're showing it.
They've got so many avenues from which they can score, and that's why they do boast this fine scoring record.
What the first half showed us, as we get ready to start the second half, is that we've got one team in very good form and another that really hasn't been a match for them. Gundogan. The break is definitely on. And shoots! So what an easy game this is turning out to be. They've got another goal here. Arsenal almost on easy street with that latest goal, and very comfortable in the situation in the match.
Well, it's just a question of being a professional now and not making any mistakes.
Well, it's a goal worth replaying over and over again, isn't it? It's turning out to be a comfortable game, this 4-0. Noble. Very weak challenge. Keane. Next up for you on EA Sports, our presentation of the semi-final, first leg Champions Cup fixture. Arsenal, they'll be hosting Real Madrid.
Well, I love this competition when it gets to this stuff.
A couple of options for him from the free kick, whether to go for goal or put it to where his teammates are lining up. Very nearly from the free kick.
Don't think he could have hit that one much better.
So what about Burnley's next game?
They're playing Crystal Palace in the next match in the Barclays Premier League. A lot at stake, but I think it might be a bit too much for them.
Well, he's got support here. Laurent Koscielny. Gundogan. Nacho Monreal. And it's Wilson. And now the shot! They talk about rubbing salt in the wounds. The wounds are gaping enough anyway.
That is an extravagant chip. Absolutely perfect from him.
Well, here's the goal again. 5-0 and the game underway again. Tabanu. Wilson. Gundogan. Well, that's a good challenge between the two of them there. Mark Noble. Tabanu. To score! Well, I thought it was in, Alan. Off the line.
He didn't give up, that's the great thing. He did not give up on it and got back just in time.
It will be their throw. Gundogan. Shots on here. Wonderful goal.
And as the ball's come into him, he's made up his mind long before he took it, but the first time finish just left the keeper stranded.
We can see a slightly different viewpoint on it. Well, the match a long time over here. 6-0 now. Mark Noble. Some activity down on the Arsenal bench. Tabanu. It's gone out of play there.
Substitution in progress.
Well, he's got on the score sheet, hasn't he? And now he's getting off the pitch.
Well, it was a classy effort. He stroked it home first time into the top right-hand corner.
Well, that's the end of his game, and what a game he's had, and the crowd appreciate that. Excellent.
Well, he was so lively from the first whistle, really, and he was dictating the match for large parts. Well done, son.
Keane. Tabanu. Takes a nick off the player, out for a throw. No wasting time here. Gundogan. He can hit it here. Very good stop here. That's brilliant work from the goalkeeper, not for the first time today. Alan McInally has got a goal to tell us about from the Boleyn ground.
It's a third goal for West Ham United. 79 minutes played. 3-1.
Thank you very much, Alan. Turnover there that we didn't expect. Gundogan. Open them up here. What a fine save. Arfield. He's got his shot off now. The goalkeeper plunged to make the save. Still on the attack, and they've got a corner.
Going on is number 25.
Good stop by the goalkeeper. Now Campbell. This could be it. The shot's on, and he scores. Well, this is rubbing salt in some pretty gaping wounds here.
Well, they just won't let up, will they? They're going to go to the final whistle.
Well, here's the goal again. I have to say it's so one-sided today, but all credit to the team that are racking up the goals. Nothing so far in this game to surprise us, perhaps only the margin that they lead by.
Yeah, it's not always easy coming into a game and everyone's expecting you to get a hatful, but they've kept their focus this side and taken the chances nicely when they've cropped up.
Well, there's going to be 3 minutes added on. Well, the goalkeeper will hope that it stays like that throughout the game. Shabanu. He's looking for the cross. There's the ball in. And the goalkeeper has done well. Well, there we go. A very one-sided affair in this match, and the referee has brought it to a halt. They never let up, did they? They kept on going to make this a very big margin of victory.
Yeah, they were ruthless, actually. Quite often, last 10 or 15, you ease off, but this team didn't.
Well, undoubtedly, he was the star man today.
Yeah, one of those matches, Martin, where everything he touched turned to gold. It was an impeccable performance.
And he's up for the header. Back off the bar. Very good stop here. Gundogan. Oh, it's the post. And shoots. For the home team, the chance for... And here comes the counter-attack. Shots on here. Splendid goal here. Oh, it could be on. Shot on. He's kept it out. It's a difficult shot, a volley. It's a good one. Chance from the pass. And here's the shot. 3 of the best. He's made them pay. And that completes a wonderful hat-trick. He's got his shot off now. Great stop. He's behind for another corner. The break is definitely on. And shoots! So what an easy game this is turning out to be. They've got another goal here. And it's Wilson. And now the shot! We'll talk about rubbing salt in the wounds. The wounds are gaping enough anyway. Gundogan. Shots on here. Wonderful goal. This could be it. The shot's on, and he scores. Now Campbell. This could be it. And he scores. And it's Wilson. Now the shot! We'll talk about rubbing salt in the wounds. The wounds are gaping enough anyway.
That is an extravagant chip. Absolutely perfect from him.